Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening, and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury, and seated in the experts' hot seat is our man Jim Beglin.
Glad to be here, Peter, and I'm ready to rumble.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game, everyone involved is absolutely up for it. So things are underway. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
David De Gea, simply because of the remarkable strides he's made to earn the worldwide respect that now exists. From an insecure, hesitant spell, he's grown into a supremely confident and assured character.
I'm thinking the same. He will be a central feature, no doubt. Really didn't have enough to concern the defence. Arda Güler! Well, now it's a race for the ball.
Well, the keeper seemed to go into study mode then, and he's read it beautifully.
Well, he can't say now that he hasn't been warned.
Yeah, and he has to change his ways, or this referee could soon change his status.
Messi running with the ball, and it's been played through, and he was alert to it.
Well, it's not the best when it comes to decision-making. OK, initially he probably was afforded the space to hold on to it, but the longer he did that, the more he was going to be swamped.
Pedro Neto, and he's had it nicked away. So, Jim, what has caught your eye in these early exchanges?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Messi. Now, this could be a chance. And here's Mbappe. He's had a shot! Goal! Flamengo! And Flamengo take the lead. Reflections on the goal?
I love the technique in that finish. There was a concentration to keep it down.
So the first goal of the game.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Flamengo
really do like their passes from deep, Peter.
Making good use of that quarterback position, aren't they?
Yeah, but this is a system that can only work if you have the players who are willing to run at.
And the shot! Well taken goal. They're level in a trice.
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish. So they have it all to do again.
Such a big goal, Peter. Just when the opposition thought they could turn the screw, they're back to square one again. The manager will be absolutely delighted with such a response.
Impressive jump! Oh, that is asking for trouble. And again! A potential goal of the season contender, if only.
He's absolutely full of energy here. Definitely had the right idea. A shame he just couldn't finish it off.
Santos with the corner, there first. Pedro Neto with the short one. Flings in across.
Well, from experience, I can tell you, he'll get a lot of stick for getting that one wrong.
João Cancelo. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Fernandes. To Cancelo. And it's Fernandes. That's Touré. Approaching the half-hour mark. Pelopessi. Opts for safety. Hübner. Pelopessi. Here's a perfect combination of brain and brawn. And it's Cancelo. Nice sequence of passes, this. That's put paid to the danger. Now it's Goulet. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Pedro Neto. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Nicely weighted ball. He's got away. Looking for the run, and he's picked it up out wide. Thuram with the clearance. Quality ball. Fernandez. And it's Fernandez. That was good pressing, forced the error to put an end to it before things could get even more threatening. He has found the way through. That is a crunching tackle. Oh, it's gone in!
That can happen to anyone. It's truly, truly unlucky for him, but it's just the way it is.
Substituição no time do Flamengo.
Flamengo choosing to make the first change.
Well, this could be an indication that the team are setting themselves up for the counter-attack here, Peter.
Goes for a shot! Flamengo can, of course, make a change whenever they choose. And the shot! And that's a good finish. That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
An opportunist strike. Shoots! Just not quite happening for him just now.
Santos really can be very happy with the way they're going about things, Peter. They'll want to capitalise on this good spell, though.
Teremos 3 minutos de acréscimo.
Thuram. For João Cancelo. And it's Arda Güler. Cruyff looking to receive it in space.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And the referee says that is that for the first half. High octane, high tempo, high scoring. That was quite a half of football. And neither side holding back here. It has been quite a half, this.
Well, I can tell you it's been a wonderful watch, Peter. I'm not complaining. The goals just seem to keep on coming. It clearly means that defending hasn't been at its best, but you know what I'm like when it comes to defending.
Well, this has been gripping stuff. 4 goals evenly shared at the interval. It's 2-2.
Nosso time, é claro. Substituição em andamento.
And so we're off again. That's really well manoeuvred. Kuz is sporting a guilty look after that.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Flamengo do look as though they've made a half-time change here.
Well, I think it's the perfect time to make a change.
And he shoots! They're back in possession and ready to go again.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
the most accurate pass.
And here's Mbappe.
Big chance! Goal! Flamengo! There is a man right at the top of his game, and he just knows it. Well, it would have been harder to miss.
It's an old saying, but it's still as true as ever. The first yard's in the head. And look at the way he was so quick off the mark there.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
He has simply been truly awesome. He really has stamped his authority on this.
Flamengo leading now.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Substituição.
Reinders his cross. Goulet being watched hawkishly here.
Yeah, what they've got to realise, Peter, is that they won't get away with excessive force for long, so they're running a fine line now.
Cruz is one whose deliveries we all know about. Flamengo do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. Looking to play him in. Great vision. Oh, great chance! Mbappe! Oh, how good is that? A finish of true class. And there's the goal they've been looking for. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
He's got 4. That is remarkable. So the lead now is 2.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Looking for options for movement. Grealish, of course, a dribbler of outlandish ability. Grealish tries to play it through. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Lookman powering forward here. A quick look, thought about cutting inside. That's a decent clearance. Grealish. Oh, they could break here. That's been cut out, well played. Ruben Neves threads one in. Sommer. He is through here. It's loose and there's a race for the ball. This looks promising. No way through, and the shot! And that would have been game, set and match.
Messi clearly furious with himself there. They looked for all the world like they were going to go 3 up.
Tacho spots it and intercepts. Cruyff. Ruben Neves wins the duel this time. Gently done. Looking tidy in possession here. Nicely aimed pass. Can he get on the end of this? Ruben Neves promptly onto that, and that is that. And here's Messi. Shot could be on. Reinders. Cruyff. Lookman. Oh, that's a key interception. And it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Chance, surely! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting! Up by 3. They have their boot on the throats of their foes. It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
Substituição no time do Flamengo. Camisa 7, camisa 19, camisa 5. Deixando o campo para
now some movement on the bench, and we are going to see a change. Flamengo visibly comfortable, now up by 3.
Teremos 3 minutos de acréscimo.
Added time going up here, it's 3 minutes. Can he get it through? Played out to the left flank. Tries to pass it through. Mbappe! Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. What a terrific response it was to adversity. What a fantastic game from those players. What unity, what joy. That was so very, very good. Mbappe, very much the hero in this game. So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
Flamengo definitely impressing me here, especially the way that attack clicked. Whether it was link-up play, running in behind, this has just been a great day at the office.
And that's where we have to end it. From me, Peter Drury, and my co-commentator, Jim Beglin, a very good evening to you all.
Aqui dentro nós mandamos. Agradecemos a vocês, senhoras e senhores, que foram nosso 12º jogador hoje.